Okay, I know that I have already done a video like this, but it's been a while, so I thought I'd do another one on how to set up your Facebook group and then link it to Post My Party. Um, there's also videos in the National Doc as well. And while I'm on that subject, let me just bring this up here. So when you're in this National Doc, which this document is located in the announcement section in Woods Warriors and in Bazaar Bullet Train. So it has all of these little things over here. So when you're brand new, you're going to start right here, and then it gives you all the information you need. You guys, this is step by step. I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of set in my ways as far as how I've been doing my virtual parties. And the new system, which is working wonderful for the people that are using it, has you setting up your Facebook parties earlier than what I personally do. So I urge you to go ahead and follow this system because it has been proven to work. The way I've been doing it is working for me. So I'm, if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's kind of how I feel. So you will go to the, when you're over here, you'll go to the virtual party training system, which will take you here. And you'll want this VP system, okay? So when you click on this, it's gonna take you here. And this is, it tells you to join these groups, about the binder system, how to set up your show, what to put in your host packet, how to create your party and consultants corner. There's a video. Create the closed group in Facebook. So all this is here that you can just copy and paste, the description. Here's the description. It tells you how to set up the group and then to copy and paste this into your party. So that's the step I'm on right now. And it also gives you some emojis you can use. I personally just go here to this copy and paste cheat sheet, and I just pick some that I like. So this week I'm doing the leafy green. I'm just going to copy that, and then I've already clicked on create group. So this is going to be the beginning of my group name, and I'm just very basic. I just put the person's first name. So this is going to be Cassie's. And then I personally used to add my husband on here as my person, but I created this like the movie Friday. So I created By Felicia as like just a generic person to add. So because groups make you add somebody. And then tomorrow or the day before the pre-party. So for me, my pre-parties are always on Fridays. Same with the new virtual party system. It's always on Fridays. But with the new virtual party system, they will have you doing this step the Monday before instead of the Thursday before. I personally have stuck with doing it the Thursday before and telling them to go ahead and just start adding their friends on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's the time that I personally do. But the new system in the virtual, in the new doc, sorry, I can't talk, is working very, very well, and there have been rave reviews about it. So I would strongly suggest following that. But I'm going to show you how I personally do it as well. So this is creating my group. I always bookmark it. So right now I have March 4th parties in a folder, and this is in Chrome. It lets you do that. And you're going to upload a photo, and I found all of these photos in Marketing Imagery, and I have them saved in a folder, and I use the same one for all my parties. Same with the food emoji. I use the exact same food emoji for this group of parties. Next week's parties are going to have a different emoji, and I will show you why when I get to post my party. Okay, so that is saved. Then what you want to do is you want to click on More, and you want to go to Edit Group Settings because you have to add Post My Party as an app. If you don't do that, whenever Post My Party tries to post, it won't do it, and you'll get a failed message in an email from Post My Party saying that it didn't work, and then you'll have to manually post that and then fix it. So you just type in Post My, because it's easier, and add it. Then it says it's been added. Then you go back to discussion. And then here is where you're going to post the description. So in the National Doc, this is the party description that you will copy and paste in there. And I personally have created my own Word doc with my information. So it has my text, my phone number. It has all of my information here. And then I also put the party dates. You know, the 5-day party is from the 4th to the 8th. The shopping date for the host is on Saturday the 9th, and then the cards are processed on Sunday the 10th. That's how I run all of mine. So you just paste that description there, and then you're going to add the URL that you created in Consultants Corner here. So all of mine have the name and then the first 4 characters of the date. That's how I do mine. Then if you want to click on this X here, it's going to mark off that Pampered Chef part, and then it's going to put the actual party. In Consultants Corner, I title mine the person's name as well. Then you just click Post. And then I mark it as an announcement. So when the people come to this party, that is the first thing that they are going to see. Okay? Then tomorrow, today's Wednesday, so tomorrow's Thursday for me. That is the day that I will go in and I would click on Add Cassie here, and I would add her as a member. And that way she's added to her party and can start inviting people. I do that on Thursday. The National Doc will have you guys doing that step on Mondays. And again, whichever way you choose is fine. Like I said, I'm not going to fix something that's not broken for me. And this is still working for me. I'm still having great success with my parties and my sales and everything. But I do run, you know, anywhere from 6 to 10 parties every single week. So anyways, so that's how you set up the Facebook group, and then that is how you invite the host the day that you want them to start inviting people, okay? So then what I want to show you is on the day before the pre-party, this is what you're going to start. Oh, this also on the National Doc. Talks about the third-party posting that I told you about. This has the party template, which you guys have already seen the template in Woods Warriors. We offer prizes. In the templates, there's a prize. There's a season's best for ordering on or before the first day. There is an early bird prize if they comment on the roll call picture. At least 15 people comment. I will do 2 gifts if we have 30 comment, and I have that in my personal host coaching. Friday, there's a last day gift, which we usually just do the citrus peeler. It's the most inexpensive gift there, and it's awesome. It's $1.50. It's really a cool gift. And then the party prize is usually something, you know, I usually do like a nylon spatula, which is about $4.50 as the grand prize or party prize. We don't call it grand anymore because some people got upset because they didn't feel like that mini nylon was considered very grand. And, you know, for some people it's not. I love it. I have like 3 or 4 of them. I love that little spatula. But we want to be able to give away gifts, but we also want to make money, you know, so we don't want to, like, you know, give super high price items away. And that's completely up to you as well if you want to. If you want to give more incentives, you can change your template and add gifts. You can change your template and delete gifts if you want. But we found that this system is good because they're getting it before the party, on the last day of the party. They're getting a prize for people that are going to book a party, and then, you know, the party prize. So I would say usually if I have a $1,000 party, it may cost me anywhere from $30 to $40 most. Okay, so there are host coaching pictures, cover photos, which you can find in marketing imagery. Okay, so here's where the host coaching comes into play. Okay, so this is what, just like whenever you guys had my party, I sent you messages every single day to get people to participate in your party, to do reminders on your own Facebook page. That is what this is. So host coaching is very important, and you have to do it. So it tells you what to do 2 weeks before the party. if you're able to. Some people will say, you know, hey, I want to party on March 4th and it's already, you know, February 27th. So, you know, they can't do that. You can't do this part of it, but you can still kind of tweak everything. Okay. So this is where it says Monday before pre-party. This is how they're doing it now with the new national doc. This is what I would send on Thursday personally. And I have that in my own personal thing. Okay, so this is where all the host coaching is. You guys will just copy and paste it and send. You can also save it in your own, you know, Word doc if you want, like I personally have done. So for me, I have a Word doc called Group Host Coaching. I have everything here. I also have what I send Wednesday before the party. So today, for instance, I sent all of this to my host and asked them to post this on their personal wall to get excitement going. Initial private message Thursday before the pre-party. So this is what I would do, and this is what you would do on Monday if you follow the new system. So you would copy and paste this into an individual message for each host. And you will also include their individual party link, okay? So whenever I paste this message, I also go into their party and I would copy and paste this section up here into that message. That way they have it. It is a pain for us to do it for all of them, especially if you're doing, you know, 6 to 10 parties a week. But it is beneficial so that they have that link and they can easily copy and paste that message into other messages for people to have them join their party. We want to make it as easy for the host as possible. I include this sometimes. If they add or invite members button, as well as a personal message, it can create errors, which is true. So we encourage them to send this out in an individual message. Then once you do that individually, later on that afternoon is when I usually decide to send my group private message. And basically, I just create a group message. For instance, this one's titled February 25th Parties. And so I just title it that way because it's easier. It has all of my girls in here. And this is where I send every single tip each day starting on Friday. Well, Thursday, actually. Starting on the day before the pre-party, I will send this group message. And then Friday, I send this. Saturday, I send this, so on and so forth, which is all in the national doc, okay? Okay, so host coaching is very important. You'll start doing that every single day. You can actually see if that is still in the national doc. Sorry. There used to be in here, and I believe it's still here somewhere. You may just have to look for it. But it shows you a video. Claudia made a video on how you can just copy and paste the message from the previous week's host coaching into the next one so that you don't have to do it by copy and pasting the other way. So I've gotten into such a habit of looking at my own personal thing here. And you will too. You guys will get into a habit where you will just know what you need to do on Monday, what you need to do on Tuesday, so on and so forth. I mean, I don't even have to think about it anymore. I just know what I have to do each day. And I've been doing this for about 1.5 years, but it didn't take me very long to get into my own little groove, my own little system, and make my own Word doc, you know, for how I wanted to do things. You will find what works for you and you will do it. But I would definitely initially start with this system and don't skip out on anything. Do everything. Don't pick and choose what you're going to do because this does work. I just happened to do mine on different days, but we were all using the system I'm on right now before. This is just something they've created new, and I just, you know, have chosen to just continue with what I was doing, but I've added a lot, you know, from here for sure. Okay, so even over here, it even says, you know, you can click on Monday. Wednesday pre-party check-in, Thursday pre-party check-in, you know, and then when the party starts, party begins tips for success. So it'll tell you all your tips here, okay? And then it'll say Monday, Monday to do, Monday host coaching, Tuesday to do, Tuesday host coaching. Everything is here. You guys cannot go wrong, okay? All right, so now that we have done that, we've created the party in Facebook. I want to show you guys why I bookmark these. And if you can in Chrome, it won't let you do it in Internet Explorer. But once you select, and you guys may already know this, I just found this out. But you can do your bookmarks here, and if I right click on March 4th, it's going to pull up all 9 of my parties, and I can open all 9 of them right here. So I can go through each day and I can check my notifications because it's going to put the most recent on top and just check my notifications that way. I can also type in tickets. Whenever I'm trying to figure out who was the winner, I can type in tickets and it'll tell me everybody that commented on the party that had tickets. Those seem to be the ones where we have the most participation. You know, anything with tickets, the game posts, interactive posts, things like that. So that's why we have a lot of those in the parties. Okay, so now that the parties are set up, now we're going to go to post my party. Okay, and then we are going to, here's your dashboard, and we're going to schedule a new party. So I'm going to go in and schedule Cassie's. So my template, I have a ton of templates, guys. So you're going to pick your template, and you're going to choose your group. This is why it's important to have a different or the same emoji for this group of parties, because Post My Party makes it so much easier to select your thing. So I know I'm looking for the leafy people. So we're going to click on Cassie. Make sure you're on the right person. It's very important. Now, for Consultants Corner, I know that I have told you guys that the start date is always going to be Monday. Okay, so I didn't click on, I meant to click on Cassie's. So when you're in here, to get to these pages, you guys are going to click on these dots, and you can just click on Edit Party. You click on Orders if you wanted to see the orders. So this is where it shows the dates. The beginning date is the 4th. The close date is going to be the 10th. It's always the Sunday after, because we want to make sure that the shopping link is available throughout this entire time. So this is whenever the host is going to shop, so she needs a shopping link open. The 10th is when we're going to close the party, close the products or the orders. So just in case we have any last minute slackers coming in there and ordering, want to make sure that the link is open even on the day that we're going to close. Okay, so show page. This part down here is where the show URL goes. This is the shopping link. So this part is very important that it matches this Cassie 0304. I have to make sure that that is exactly the same way in the Facebook group and exactly the same way in Post My Party, because if it's not, then if I put a different link for Post My Party and in the Facebook group and they click on that and shop, it's not going to go to this Cassie. It's going to go to somebody else. So that's why it's very important to make sure that the Post My Party and the Facebook link matches this exactly. This is the one they go by, okay? So the start date there in Consultants Corner is always on the Monday, because that is the day that we told the person that the party is going to start, okay? And that is what coincides with the host special and the guest special. So for instance, if you had a party start on March 1st, say March 1st was a Monday, but the pre-party started in February. If you were to put a February start date in Consultants Corner, then they would get the February host special instead of the March one. And we've already told these hosts that they're getting the March special, so we have to make sure that that goes together. So the pre-party for a March 4th party is going to be the 1st. So in Post My Party, you have to put the Friday before, because that is when the pre-party posts are going to begin, okay? You can do anything manually before then, but the template is for the Friday before. So you're going to make sure that date's in there. You're going to put the time zone. This person happens to be in Central. The host is just the host name, nothing fancy. The link is always going to start with this. So the HTTP / Pampered Chef, blah, blah, blah. And then you're going to put same exact URL here that you have in Consultant's Corner. And then you have to make sure it all matches. So you want to, just double check this page before you hit create. So this is Cassie's party, Friday the 1st, Cassie. You just want to make sure, because there have been times that I've chosen a different group, but I put the other person's URL here, and it just messes things up. So just double check and make sure. Then once you hit create, then you guys will notice on March 1st at 7 a.m. this post is going to happen. Everywhere they had the word link is going to now be her party link. Everything that had the word host is now going to have the host name. So I personally put the host name on all the games, so I just want to show you that real quick. So everywhere that had a host, so now you can see here, her name automatically pops in that spot because I put her name in the host spot. Okay, so that's it. It really is easier than what you think, and all you have to do each week is just schedule a new party. So then you'll go on to the next one and schedule your next party. To look at your templates, you'll go to templates, you'll go to list, and then to edit them, you'll just click on edit. If you guys ever want to edit a picture, which I suggest that you do that ever so often, you can just click on change, browse, and select whatever picture you want, or you can drag a picture over from another group. So I like to use, let me split my screens here real quick. I like to use Pampered Chef Virtual Party Group. Okay, so for instance, this says early bird drawing. So you could go to this group, type in the word early, or early bird. Let's just do that. Early bird, and usually you can find some, any early bird photos. So, okay, so here's one for instance. So you could just drop that right over there and change it. And just click update, and then boom, you've changed the picture. So, and same with the virtual party games. I like to go in at least every 2 weeks and change up the games and stuff like that. And I have actually created folders on my desktop. So I have, things that say help the host. I have the ladders. I have, here's my games. Where's my games? It doesn't put in alphabetical order here. Sorry, I feel like this video is taken forever, but there's so much to go over. Oh, dadgummit. Wow. Okay, I'm taking too long. Games. Huh. It is an alphabetical. Oh my gosh, sure. Okay, so I just have a folder here with tons of games. So I have the game, the answers, the game, the answers, the game, the answers. And I've just gone through this group, and I've just gone through the photos here. And if you go to albums, there is a guess how many albums in here. And people post things all the time in here. I had somebody ask earlier for St. Patty's Day games. And so I put follow in there because I wanted to get some more ideas for St. Patty's Day. So anyhow, that's how you guys can change up some of the pictures when we have a new product. Any type of interactive post like Simon Says, show me your most used product. All of those are in these groups as well. There's tons of ideas, to use. So I hope this helps everybody, and I hope you all have a good day. All right, bye.